we are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Phoenix Suns here at Footprint Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at small forward. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Now here's Durant. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And the shot goes down.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Here's George. Lowry outside to the paint. Here's Martin to the wing, right side. Embiid finds Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Nurkic. Maxey attacking.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Lowry against Jones. Durant with a screen on Lowry. Left side Durant. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Embiid. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Martin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jones with the ball. Beal, the pass to Jones. Here's Durant. And he lays it up and in. Durant's got 6 points. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Allen, he's checked in for Jones. Embiid finds Lowry. Right side Maxey. Excellent D there from Booker.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to score with considerable range.
Lowry against Allen. Martin outside. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Out of bounds, it'll be Suns ball. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th, Phoenix.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Beal. Durant with it. Guarded now by George. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Beal. Durant's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Drummond passes to Maxey. Looking to win the run. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Booker, the pass to Allen. Back to Booker. Plumlee, a screen on Maxey. Booker can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
Booker against Jackson. Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Left side, Booker. No good on the buzzer beater. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Eric Gordon, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Doughton in at the 1 spot. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Council, he's checked in for Doughton. Embiid a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Gordon down low, working on Jones. Gordon can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10, coming off that win against the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And so here is Philadelphia, coming off a Suns make. Out to Oubre from outside the arc. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Oubre's got 6.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Outside Jones. Back to Beal. Takes the 3. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Council. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Gordon. Lowry's got his first 2 points. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. In transition, here come the Suns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Knocked away. Jones. Plumlee a screen. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
76ers trail by 7. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Gordon. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. George with it. Lets it go from deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Booker against Maxey. What balance from Booker.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
George for 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid, good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Beal. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Now here's Maxey. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix. And he makes it.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Booker. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
George for 3. Sinks it from distance. George has got 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's Maxey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
George against Plumlee. 13 feet out. George, no good. Now here's Jones. Booker fires from way outside.
And it goes!
It's a big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere. He sure has come out hot, like Atlanta in late August. Big fella, what's the hottest city you ever played for?
Phoenix for the weather, Miami for the party. Hey, Kenny at the party. Kenny, you want to come to my...
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Suns.
The team is at its best when Booker is aggressive. He's basically a walking bucket from all three levels. Unos, dos, and tres. Put a lot of pressure on that D.
I see what you did with the Spanish there. Very good. His passing does that too, at cuatro.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
George, good.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. In deep, Booker gets it to go.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Lowry outside. Here's Maxey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Now here's Jones. Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Martin. KD! What else would you expect?
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Banked it in off the glass.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Maxey. He's got 10. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Durant. Right wing. The floater. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
George for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Durant. Rebound by Philadelphia. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Allen, he's checked in for Jones. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for George. Back to Maxey. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Three-pointer, Beal. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Beal's got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Maxey. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oubre can't hit. Phoenix leading by 6. Pass to Booker. It's Beal on the wing. And here's Durant. Outside Booker. Booker on the take. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Outside Maxey. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond, Maxey out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Booker, the pass to Jones. Plumlee, a screen on Gordon. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. And the Suns lead by 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Maxey. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside O'Neal. And the layup is good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Gordon outside. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns lead by 10. Allen inside. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Booker. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip, and it's good. 2 points.
How about the ball handling from Gordon? Very creative, pretty tight with it, and knows how to get through the defense with that tight hand.
Phoenix making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Allen. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. All right, let's get an update on Joel Embiid. What's the status, Allie?
Well, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Here's Embiid. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 26 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's George. Embiid, a screen on Beal. George for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Now here's Beal. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this win will give them a decisive lead in the season series. They won the first two with only one more to go, and they've got the right formula against Philadelphia.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 17. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's off on the second.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Morris outside. Outside Bull. Outside O'Neal. Plumlee a screen. Shoot from the baseline. It's stolen by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia. And Oubre gets it to go.
Assisted by McCain.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bull. The kick out to Morris. Allen outside. Back to Morris. Outside Bull. Drummond grabs the miss. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Make your hell gaming.